Again, not all of us go on tour, not all of us film in commercials, not all of us have been on television. Every single one of us has gone down in flames in a dance class. I dare you to meet one dancer with a respectable level of skill who has never done it. We've all done it. All right, hello. My name is Austin Bailey. I'm a dance teacher and choreographer here in Los Angeles. And if you're watching this based on the title, you've gone down in flames in a dance class and you're looking for some perspective. So let me tell you 5 things that you really want to keep in mind in the face of this opportunity, because it really is an opportunity. 1, if you failed, then this simply means that you've really exerted yourself and you've pushed yourself to a point where you see where growth is. You're not growing unless you're failing. Like, these stumbles are all a part of the process. They are inevitable. They're unavoidable. Okay, just know that first and foremost, it's not the first time. If it is the first time, rest assured it will not be the last time. So that's the first thing you want to keep in mind, is this is the process, is figuring out where your limitations are and then reapproaching it again and again and again and again until you overcome it. And then after you've overcome that, then you're going to find a new limitation. You're going to go down in flames again, and then you're going to have to reapproach it. This is the process of growth. And so, as bad as it may feel to your ego in the moment, you should know that in the long term, this is actually the best thing for you. That failure is seriously serving your process. Second thing you want to keep in mind is welcome to the club, bruh. Like, all of us, all of your favorite dancers, your favorite choreographers, what you're experiencing is essentially what unites all of us, right? Like, not all of us have danced with J-Lo. Not all of us have danced with Mariah Carey. Not all of us have toured the country. All of us, every one of us who have reached an advanced level can relate to that feeling of going down in flames in a dance class, like walking up feeling like you're the shit and then being humbled by the routine, or being humbled by the song, being humbled by the newness of it all. You know, that aspect of just being reminded that you're a student, right? There's always room for growth, and you never have it all figured out. No one does. You never will. And so I want you to really embrace the fact that you going down in flames unites you in the brotherhood of dance and choreography, right? But also, this is what it means to be at that level, right? Is at that level that you're aspiring to be at. It means having these failures in your back pocket, being able to look back on them, being able to use them to inform your process of growth. So that's the second thing. The third thing you need to keep in mind is this is seriously more mental than it is like hard concrete reality. Like, this is solely in your mind. So now you've come to a crossroads where you can either allow this to fuel your self-hatred and fuel your self-criticism, or you can take this as an opportunity to cultivate that self-love and strengthen the relationship with yourself. Like, it's one thing to be kind to yourself when you do good, but how do you treat yourself when things are going bad? How do you treat yourself when you haven't met expectations? This is your opportunity to build self-love. A lot of people seem to be under the impression that you can create grace and you can create respect for oneself without difficulty and without adversity. Well, this is, or rather they believe that this is a vessel to avoiding obstacles and avoiding difficulty. It's the exact opposite. You need those difficulties and those obstacles in order to cultivate that relationship with yourself. And now is your moment. This is your moment. Are you going to say, hey, I'm still worthy, like, I'm still good. Yes, I may have messed up these steps, and yes, I may not have executed the choreography perfectly or as well as I would have liked to. At the same time, I choose me. Like, this doesn't define me. This failure, I'm not gonna allow this to sway my value or my perception of my self-worth. If I messed up the dance, it means I messed up the dance. That's it, period, point blank. It doesn't mean that I'm a terrible dancer. It doesn't mean that my future is in dance is compromised. It doesn't mean that I need to question my setup and what I'm pursuing. If you messed up the dance, it just means you messed up the dance. And you get to try again. You can keep this routine and you can go over it for a week, 2 weeks, and then you'd be shocked to see how much better you are after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of sitting in the discomfort, how familiar it can get, how much more competent you can become. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing you really want to keep in mind after going down in flames in a dance class is there are other students watching you, and they need someone who's gonna set the example for them. People who are looking up to you, they're gonna come up to a dance class that they go down in flames in, that they can't handle. And the way that they speak to themselves is going to directly reflect the way that you speak to yourself. How you handle this failure is going to dictate how they handle theirs. So there really is a sense of responsibility there. If you are someone who's been dancing for a while, or even if you're a beginner, maybe you're somebody who you're the first person in your circle who was bold enough to say, hey, I don't know how to dance. I'm going to figure it out. That's so admirable. And a lot of people don't have that kind of courage. And so you're inspiring others who haven't taken that step to perhaps take that step, to perhaps be as courageous as you are. And so the kindness that you give to yourself should reflect the kindness that you would give to someone else in your shoes. Dr. Peterson talks about this, how you should treat yourself like someone you are responsible for caring for, like someone you ostensibly love, right? And so you have these other people who are watching you, watching how you carry yourself. If they were to go down in flames in a class, they were trying to learn how to dance and trying to expand their capabilities, would you find it productive to tear into them and to tell them that they're worthless and to tell them to really question their life setup? Very, very few of us have so little home training that we would actually talk to someone else the way that we talk to ourselves. And so that's another thing you need to keep in mind, is you're really setting the example for emotionally how someone else, what the appropriate response would be for someone else in your shoes. And the fifth thing to keep in mind, and this is the most important, I saved it for last. You ready? This is fun. We don't dance to get it right. We don't dance to be perfect. We don't dance to reach some standard, right? We have plenty of tests for that. We have plenty of bills for that. There are so many aspects in life where you have to get it right, and getting it wrong is super heavy. If you failed a dance class, you know what you do? You go home. You eat something delicious. You get some Mexican candy. You get your favorite shake at a spot. Like, it's just a dance class. This isn't brain surgery. Like, it doesn't mean lives aren't on the line. Like, no one is gonna die. Like, it's fun. Dancing, we do this because we enjoy it, first and foremost. Even if you've decided to pursue it professionally and this is like your means of livelihood, you committed to dance first and foremost because you enjoyed it more than anything else. Really hold on to that. Hold on to that. This is fun. This is what we enjoy doing. And even if the failure is showing us an area where we're lacking, we're only revisiting that. We're only leaning into it because we enjoy what we do. And that's something that you really want to hold on to and remember throughout your entire journey, whether you're failing or whether you're excelling. Even especially in the midst of difficulty, you just need to remind yourself, I chose to be here. I don't have to do this. Like, this is hard, granted, but I can leave whenever. Like, it's not gunpoint. I'm here because I enjoy it. You're here because you enjoy it. So continue to enjoy your process. Enjoy the failure. Seriously, this is like a brotherhood. Like, all of us can relate to this. Hold on to it as a story, and like, for real, find the humor in it. Like, when I tell people about my failures in dance classes, it seriously is hilarious because I always go in so big-headed. I'm like, I'm the shit, man. I got this dance thing figured out, you know what I mean? I can't fail. And then I go into a class and just get wrecked. Like, I get checked. And sometimes we need that. And that's okay. Like, that's fine. It's a part of being human. And this is what unites us as dancers is, again, not all of us go on tour. Not all of us film in commercials. Not all of us have been on television. Every single one of us has gone down in flames in a dance class. I dare you to meet one dancer with a respectable level of skill who has never done it. We've all done it. And we're gonna keep doing it. And welcome to Dance Life. So thank you for watching. If you liked, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.